Okay, if you can try to knock off all of the arrogance and pride of finally being someone that has rank. Your whole life, no one ever called you sir your entire goddamn life. Never. Who in the hell would call you sir? You come into the UPK, now someone starts to call you sir. Cun out of one cun. And you know they'll follow your orders. And sometimes because you are really a small man, you don't know how to actually be an authority over someone. And small people, it's very difficult for you to be an authority over people because you're really a small and tiny person. You're like a poor man that got rich. You've seen that before, right? You see a rich person who grew up rich, his clothing, he gets them at Walmart. You could never tell that he's rich. Someone from the projects and gets rich, they can't walk because of the gold around their neck. They can't walk. Their fingers, they're covered in every ring, shoes, Mercedes-Benz, limos, yachts. You can look at him and go, oh, you just got that money. Because you don't know how to have money. And you can tell that he grew up poor because he doesn't know how to have money. And then he's broke again in a year. All right. And sometimes when you're in the truth and now you have power and rank, you do the same thing. You don't know how to stop, ordering brothers around and abusing your power because you're really a tiny, tiny little man. And you can't have rank because it's too much for you. You're like the poor man from the projects that hit the lottery, and now you have solid gold shoes and teeth and chains and a boat because you don't know how to have it. What you want to do is be able to carry rank with grace. You understand? With grace. To be able to gracefully be over someone. If you've worked in slavery before, then this should be easy for you to understand. If someone is the same rank as you, they are your peer. They're your peer. You're not their superior. They're your peer. Like the cat that sits next to you working in a factory. They're the same as you. They're sitting next to you doing the same job. You work together, right?
Kind of
normal to you, right? If you're sitting give me a job, brother. You're at Walmart. Both of you got that damn vest on. You're sitting there with the vest on. You're working together. Now, when you go to Walmart, sometimes you're new and he's been there before you, right? But what happens? He teaches you how to stack the boxes and teaches you the ins and outs because he's been there longer. And he'll train you. He'll show you what to do, but it doesn't mean he's your supervisor. Do you understand? Because you're the same rank. But he's been there longer. And in the beginning, you're going to lean on his experience. But there comes a time when even he will go, well, listen, the supervisor is this cat. I'm training you to do the same job as me. But I'm not the supervisor. The supervisor would be that brother, even of any rank, that has operational command over any situation. You're both 500 in rank. You're peers. You work together. He's been there longer, so he's going to teach you the ropes. He's been a 500 longer. So he'll be the one to show you what to do, show you around the camp and the class and how to operate. But he is not your superior. He is your peer. Until some camp leader says, you're in charge of this department. Now, even though you're both 500, he has operational command over the flyers, the TV, the lights. Now, whoever works under him is working under him, even if you're the same rank. So that means if he says, if you work with him in the lights department, you have to follow his orders in the lights department because he becomes your supervisor. Simple enough to understand, right? But if he is not your supervisor and simply has been in the truth longer than you, then yes, he will teach you the ropes. He will show you what to do, but he is not your superior. And if you can't handle this, if this is, if you're bossing brothers around because you came into the truth 2 months before them, then it's because you really can't be in charge of anyone. You're tiny. You're a small person. And so before you know it, I'll show you how small you are. All right. Everybody understand.
Tell them what kind,
The water, sir.